Hi.
Hello. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, bear with me 2 seconds. I just sort out my.
It's a bit tangled up. Sorry.
Yeah, no issues. That's fine. Totally.
I apologize. One second.
No, that is completely fine and normal.
Okay. And
Okay, that should be better. I'm gonna put this up here. Okay, hello. What's your name?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Bushra.
Nice to meet you, Bushra. My name is Ben, and where are you from, Bushra?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Where are you from?
I am from India. And where are you from?
I'm from the United Kingdom. I'm from Wales.
Okay. Okay. I'm from India.
Okay, and how can I help you today, Bushra?
We can talk about you can help me in improving my English speaking skills by conversing in English. We can talk about anything that you would like to.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's best if we talk. Let's get to know each other a little bit then. If you want to have conversational English, tell me what your interests are, etc. And then we can get an idea what kind of topics we can talk about. So, Bushra, tell me some more about yourself. What's your job? What do you like to do in your free time? Any of these things?
Yeah, I am basically a YouTuber. I make videos. I make vlogs also. I have two
Oh
YouTube
wow.
channels. Yeah. And in my free time or in my spare time, I like going out with my friends. I like doing makeup also. I have a keen interest in makeup, but that is contrary to what I make videos about. I make educational videos, but
Oh
I
wow.
have keen interest in makeup and fashion and beauty and all of these things. Basically, I sometimes I think that I should also start a beauty channel, but I have already two channels, so I don't get time to make beauty content.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd be quite busy then. Okay. So you do educational videos. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah.
Education in what? What aspect?
Yeah, I make educational videos. Basically, it is study related videos like how you can read a book, what should be the strategy to crack any exam, and how you should read, how you can retain whatever you have read, and the study tips. And I also make I sometimes I also make motivational videos and like how to be confident, how to improve your English communication skills, and how to stay away from negative people, how to never give up, etc. So I make these type of videos on my main channel, and there is my second channel on which I sometimes make vlogs.
Okay, really interesting. Okay, I haven't met anyone that does YouTube videos or blogging before. Okay, to be honest with you. Okay, so you do this in educational ones, you know, to do how to avoid negative people, things like that. Okay, so almost a kind of bit self-development. Is that right? Self-development videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Okay, is it all in? Is any of it in English or not?
No, actually, I make videos in I make videos in Hindi, which is our
Okay,
national language.
yeah, I presumed as much. Okay, but I was there just wondering because then I could take a look at them maybe. But okay, fair enough. But that sounds really interesting. Okay, so you do this, and how long have you been doing this for?
Like I've been doing this for past 2 years.
Amazing. Okay, that sounds incredible. I'd love to do something like that. I don't really. I'd say I'm a bit of a technophobe. Okay, I'm scared of using anything like that. I don't even have Instagram or any of these social network things. To be honest with you. It scares me. Okay, but that's amazing. Okay, and then you said you're really into fashion, makeup. What got you into that? What do you think inspired you to become interested in fashion, makeup?
I don't know. Ever since my childhood, I was very interested in lipsticks and foundation and dressing up for myself. And I was really interested in these things. Like I had started YouTube, and it was not that my conscious decision that I will make educational videos. If I had this in my mind that I will grow on YouTube, I would have probably made this channel a beauty and a fashion
Mhm.
related channel. But yeah, I have kind of gained that audience from the educational background that I will have to pursue that. I can't make beauty videos all of a
Okay.
sudden. Yeah, that is it hurts me sometimes. Yeah, probably if I would have that idea 2 years back that or if I would have started making videos consciously, or it was my conscious decision, I would have probably made videos on beauty and fashion and all
Yeah.
of these things, and not on educational topics.
Okay, well that's awesome though. It's interesting, but yeah, I understand what you mean to do with all of the sudden thinking. Oh God, maybe I should have done this. I've definitely had a few of those times in my life. So you know, you do this, then you have the educational videos on YouTube, and then there's this kind of like a please forgive my ignorance when I ask this. Okay, so can you do that as a job? Is that right? Or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, again, I'm really sorry for my
Mm.
ignorance. I'm
No,
very
no, no, no,
old-fashioned.
no.
It's like, I'm sorry. A lot of this stuff I don't understand. Okay, so and there's like I say, no judgment to do with it. I'm just like I just don't understand
Hmm.
how it works. Okay, okay. So you do this, and you say you've been doing this for 2 years. And did you have a job prior to that, or has this always been what? Sorry, I don't know how old you are, and sometimes it's rude to ask.
Yeah, I did not have any job. I still do not have any job. I am just doing full time YouTube, and I don't think that I would ever join any 9 to 5 job, because I don't think, because YouTube was my first job. Like, I had started YouTube just for like fun. In lockdown, I had nothing to do, and I had started posting videos for fun.
Mhm.
But when I started earning money from it, I started treating it as a job,
I
as
don't.
a business.
Please don't think I'm saying it's not a job. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just wondering if you were doing anything prior to that as well. I
Mm.
think that's great, honestly, because you know this kind of thing. If you do it, is you know move around. Does that make sense? You know, and like if you wanted to live in different places, it makes things quite easy as well. Okay, and in fact, you know, I commend you for it because prior to well, it wasn't lockdown or the COVID that caused a problem for me, but
Yeah.
I live in Vietnam at the
Okay.
moment, and I've been living abroad out of the UK for 6 years now, and basically I used to work completely digitally, okay, doing tuition, but all my tuition was students based in China. And then I don't know whether you know, but there's a you know the new leader in China, Xi Jinping.
Yeah. Yeah. Xi
Yeah.
Jinping. I know.
So I had you know I used to I earned quite a lot of money doing it, and I loved it because it meant that I could move to different countries and I could
Yeah.
work online, and you know I had my whole thing set up doing that. And then overnight, the new leader of China banned any foreigners teaching Chinese
Okay.
children.
Yeah. I also kind of heard that somewhere.
Yeah, so I lost my income overnight, and that was just before COVID. Or like, just
Yeah. This will be the same position for me if, like, if Indian government bans the YouTube, I'll be ruined, because
yeah.
I have nothing else to do. Like, I don't know what I'll be like doing. Sometimes this idea like scares me. It
Hmm.
really scares me, because whatever I'm doing on YouTube, and I'm doing pretty much well. I don't know if someday, like, like TikTok has been banned in India.
Really?
Yeah, TikTok has been banned, and there are all the Chinese apps. Indian government has banned all the Chinese apps,
Oh
and
wow.
because there was some invasion or border dispute, because of which Indian government has banned TikTok. So the people who were in TikTok and were making money out of it lost everything overnight. And so
Yeah.
they kind of shifted to Instagrams. That is why Instagram has launched a reels section in India also. So the people who were working on TikTok, they had shifted to the to Instagram, but it kind of took a very long time for them to to just start making that kind of income that they were making on TikTok.
Yeah.
So this idea also scares me sometimes. What if YouTube has been banned in India? I'll be ruined.
I mean, I think it should be okay, shouldn't it? Because YouTube is American, is that right? Or
Yeah,
Google?
yeah. YouTube is
Um,
American, and I
yes, I
hope
think,
that it will never get banned in India.
yeah, I
I
think
would like to believe that.
I hope for you as well, because being someone that's been in that position as well, where I just lost everything overnight, and
Yeah.
then because it was also, how do I say? because it was COVID as well, working in education and then losing your entire client base. It was quite difficult, if that makes sense, to build it in other countries and things like that. It was hard, and then that's why I was using things like Cambly and things like that. But obviously, I could earn more when I was doing it myself. But yeah, it's an interesting one, and it's scary as well, like you say, because sometimes governments, I guess, they don't think, the amount of people that rely on these kind of things now to make their income. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a scary prospect, but I think you'll be safe. I think you'll be safe with YouTube, to be honest with you. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's why I don't make videos on Instagram. Instagram is also safe, but whatever the new app is launched, I really don't try on growing on these apps. I am just
mhm.
sticking around with YouTube. And I also think, I don't know, you'll agree or not. I also think that in online one, like you are working on Cambly and for example, I am making videos in online world, or to make money online. I think it is more important to be, to be creative, and I don't know, to have some unconventional talent or whatever.
Yeah,
I
for
think,
sure.
yeah, I think so, and then it will be very easy to, to earn money out of it. That's what I think. In offline jobs, I think they are very, conventional and traditional talents that everybody has. You like, for example, I don't know how to use computer. I don't know how
Yeah,
to use laptops. I don't know how to use MS Excel or MS Word, or I would have probably, I don't know, failed in any company, because I don't have these kind of talents. I don't know anything. But I think I've grown, or anybody else would grow online if they have some, the
yeah,
different talent or skills from others. That's what I think. Then it will be easy for you to grow like online.
yeah. I think and it is true, and I completely agree with you in terms of that. And I'm all for it as well. Like I said to you, I'm a bit, phobic of using some of these social media platforms or like Instagram or YouTube, anything like that. I'm not good at it. Okay, and I'm sure it's something really I should get my head around, because then I can maybe make videos or things like that. But how does it work in terms of, if you don't mind me asking, of course,
Yeah,
tell me
no,
what
no,
you want.
definitely not.
Um, how does it work in terms of you making money? Is it how many people watch your videos or things like that?
Yeah, it works like in order to grow on any social
Mhm.
media platform, firstly you should choose which kind of videos you would want to make, and then you'll have to consistently upload the video. If you are consistent, so the platform will automatically recommend your video, because platform also wants to earn from you, because if there are
Okay.
ads going on your video, 60%, if, when your channel is monetized, 60% of the revenue will be given to you, and 40%, for example, in case of YouTube, 40% YouTube will take out of that 40% revenue. So it
Okay.
also, all the platforms also wants you to grow. So if you are consistent, they will promote your video automatically, because if you are promoted, if your videos are being watched, YouTube will run ads on those videos, and it will also earn money. So it is beneficial for like both. And I can say, like, on any social media platform, for example, if we say on YouTube, we earn, or any other YouTubers earn from like the ads that are being shown on their
Yeah.
videos. But the major part of money that we earn is we earn from sponsorships. The
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how we earn. It's not, or the major portion is, it's not only about like the number of views you are getting, but also the kind of content you are making, and what kind of image you have in public. I think image is also very important. There are people
Okay.
who have, a very high number of subscribers, but they are not making good content, or probably their image is not that good. But there are many YouTubers who are making uh, a specific content, and their audience is very the level of their audience is, they are very rich people, or the image is very important. If
Mhm.
your image is good, even if you are getting less views, or the kind of content you make, you can still earn money.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds interesting as well. don't know. It's something I haven't looked at myself. Maybe I can do some educational ones, like you're saying. It'd be interesting. No, it's an inspiration. It's nice to talk to you to do with this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've spoken about this then, and then also as well, you said, if you like going out with your friends. What do you do if you go out with your friends? What's the main thing you like to do?
Yeah, whenever I don't like going to like open places. Like I like going out with my friends on some restaurants, or some
Okay.
some fancy restaurant. I would like to
Hmm.
I like trying new food. I can't eat that much in quantity, but I
Okay.
like just tasting, just trying new dishes. So that's what I do. I basically like going to very fancy restaurants where the ambience is very soothing and very happy, and I don't like going to open places and parks and markets and every. I don't like going there.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. What if you tell me what's the most recent place you've been out to dine, been out to eat?
Yeah, I've been like yeah, it depends on mood. Sometimes I go to the restaurants which are like more peaceful and more decent, and sometimes like when I'm with my friends, I like to go to the places where there is loud music and people are just dancing and everything. Yeah, I like going to both the places, because if, for example, if I'm going out with my family, I can't be on that place where people are just drinking and lying on the floor and just dancing and loud music and everything.
No, I understand. I understand. I'll be honest with you. You sound like you and my girlfriend would get along very well. Uh, it's quite funny in terms of her being very much into Instagram and doing stuff on there, and then also yeah, likes going out to fine dining, should we say, eating in nice
Yeah,
places, and bars and things like that. Yeah, she's very much into that as well.
yeah.
Um,
So it also depends on the person whom I am going with, or the people whom I am going with. If I'm
yeah, of
going out
course.
with my family, so I would have to go to some decent restaurant only, or some decent place where the music is very low and everything is kind of just classy and very boring.
Okay, so you like going? Do you like going to nightclubs then at all, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what kind of music do you like?
I like when I'm going to some clubs or these kind of places. I like very like loud music and the people are just enjoying. I also kind of just dance and just forget everything for that moment. I would like to basically go for that purpose so that I can dance and just forget whatever bad is happening in my life.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, well done. Like, I wish I could do that. I'm not good at that kind of thing. It's one of the things that I say that I watch other people doing, and I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I'm not good at it. I still keep thinking, and I'm not massively into dancing either, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but if we like when I am in that place now, I just forget whatever is going through in my life, whatever bad is happening. I just forget. I just see people dancing, and I obviously it is very temporary. The minute I come out from that, I'll be still be depressed and in that zone again. But for
Hmm.
that period of time, I really enjoy. Like I basically go to these places like for this purpose only. Like not for enjoying. When I am like overwhelmed or when I am feeling depressed or nothing is
Hmm.
happening good in my life, I just go into those places and just forget. For like even if
Okay.
it is temporary, like it gives really just energize.
No, no, it makes sense. It makes sense, and that's what I'm saying. I really kind of envy people that can do that. Okay, because I wish I could sometimes. Because, but I guess my thing is not going to nightclubs or anything. I like going to nice bars, but also I like going to sports bars. Okay, so I like going to ones where there's a lot of sport on because I play quite a lot of sport,
Okay.
and that's when I can kind of forget about things and have some drinks with my friends and forget. That's it. So
Okay,
yeah, no,
that also sounds interesting. I've never been to any sports place. I've
no.
never ever in my life, like in every mall there is a section of some sports kind of thing. Now I've never ever been to that also. I just
Maybe you
pass
should try it. Maybe
like
you should
I
try it.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. I also some kind of thing of it. It is very when I see people getting engaged in sports and everything, I also think that I should also like try.
I mean,
Maybe
I
I
think
would do good.
maybe you didn't, enjoy it because, like I was saying to you, when I say to do with my partner, then, she, like wasn't really into watching. Well, she likes watching football a bit. But I played. Do you know rugby? Do you know the sport
Yeah,
rugby?
yeah, I know
Yeah.
rugby.
So I play rugby here in Hanoi for one of the teams here, and then also as well, obviously because being from Wales, it's the top sport there, the number one sport. So I got her to come and watch rugby matches in a sports bar with me as well, and then she got very much into it. Okay, because
Okay.
she liked the atmosphere in there and people like cheering and shouting a bit at the screen, so it gets noisy.
Yeah,
But it's a different kind of noise than having music. Does that make sense? It's seeing people get really passionate about something and
yeah,
upset or a bit angry, but nothing ever aggressive. It never gets like that. Especially with rugby, football sometimes, rugby no. So yeah, it's interesting. Maybe you should maybe go to a sports bar. And
yeah.
also, I was going to ask you, sorry, just I can't remember if I asked you already. Which part of India do you live in, or what city?
I live in North India, UP, Uttar Pradesh. I live
Okay.
in, yeah, there is a state called Uttar Pradesh, and in that state, I live in a city called the capital city of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow.